Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, we explained the impact of simultaneous increase in both demand and supply on market equilibrium. In this video, we shall continue the same topic, but we will be focusing on how a decrease in both demand and supply would impact the market equilibrium. So buckle up as we move forward in this journey. So this is for decrease in demand and supply. We can very evidently see that the demand has decreased and the curve has shifted to the left from D to D1, and the same is applicable for supply where the curve is shifted to the left from S to S1. The initial equilibrium is marked as E in black. Corresponding to it, we have the price at PE and quantity at QE. When both demand and supply decrease, the new curves intersect at point E1. Now at this point, we are able to see that the quantity has gone down from QE to Q1, however the price remains unchanged. So what is the impact on quantity? Quantity has gone down from QE to Q1. Now what is the effect on price? We see that the price is unchanged at PE, but why is that happening? For those who have seen my previous videos with regards to a decrease in demand and supply, we know that a decrease in demand would put a downward pressure in price and a decrease in supply would put an upward pressure in price. So we know that a decrease in demand would put a downward pressure in prices and a decrease in supply would put an upward pressure in prices. When both demand and supply decrease, since both of these movements get recorded, we would see that there is no change in the price happening here whatsoever. We can also say that the price is unambiguous or indeterminate. Alright, let me jot that down for you. So what is the effect on price here? The price is indeterminate because the effect on price would depend upon the magnitude of change in demand and supply. In this case, the price is more or less the same because a decrease in demand and supply is more or less the same. This is a scenario where decrease in demand is greater than decrease in supply, and it is evident through this diagram where the change in demand or a decrease in demand is greater than the decrease in supply. We can see with the physical distance between these two curves here. So the gap between D and D1 is wider than the gap between S and S1. The initial equilibrium is at point E with price at PE and quantity at QE. Well, taking a look at this diagram, it is evident that the price has gone down from PE to P1. Quantity has also gone down from QE to Q1 with a reduction in both demand and supply. However, we can now see that the price has gone down. Let's quickly jot that down. So effect on price has gone down from PE to P1. Quantity has also gone down from QE to Q1. Why did the price go down? It is simply because the decrease in demand was much stronger than the decrease in supply. And when the demand decreases, it will put a downward pressure on the prices, causing the price to go down from PE to P1. Let's take a look at the alternate scenario. So this is a scenario where decrease in demand is smaller than the decrease in supply, and it's evident because the physical distance between the demand curves and the supply curves indicate that. The decrease in demand from D to D1 is smaller as compared to a decrease in supply from S to S1. E is the initial equilibrium. Corresponding to it, we have the equilibrium price at PE and equilibrium quantity at QE. When the two new demand and supply curves intersect at point E1, we can see that the price has gone up and the quantity has gone down. Let me jot that down. So price has gone up from PE to P1. Quantity has gone down from QE to Q1. Again, why did the price go up? It is simply because the decrease in demand was not as strong as the decrease in supply. And whenever supply decreases, we know that it is going to put an upward pressure on the prices as a shortage gets created in this market. Hence, you would see the price going up from PE to P1. Alright students, if you like my videos, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And that's about it. I'll meet you in another video with another topic. Take care. Bye now.